Good morning, Harvest. Hope you guys had a great week, and I hope that you're continuing to rejoice in all the incredible things that God did last week at Harvest. Seeing 2 baptisms, the story of 2 lives changed by the gospel, man, it just fires me up. Gets me fired up for why we planted this church in the first place. And speaking about that, this week is also a huge week because this week we're turning in our Toil for the Mission cards. We've been talking about this for about a month, and now is the time to put a stake in the ground. And some of you have been asking why we're doing this, and truly it is just to put that stake in the ground. It's a moment for you to say, okay, Lord, here I am, now use me. Now, as we talked about before in our family chat that we did back in May, which you can listen to, it's linked below, and also in the Toil for the Mission sermon that I preached, that is also linked below. This is a season of advancement at Harvest. We are looking to launch new small groups because our small groups are averaging 20 people. We need people to step up and say, I'm here to make disciples. We need to make a new hire. We need to hire a new pastor on staff. Our attendance is only increasing every single week. Our student ministries are creeping towards 20 students. That was unimaginable last year. Our small groups are bursting at the seams. There are opportunities everywhere, and we need to make a new hire to help manage and disciple the people that God is bringing to Harvest. In order to do that, we need to be able to afford them. And so we're talking about that's going to mean that we need to move to a new office because office space in the nursery not working. It could only work for one person, and this is only temporary. So this idea of these Toil for the Mission cards, it's an opportunity for you to say, God, this is my part. Here I am, now use me. There are opportunities everywhere. Less than 5% of the people in Rochester claim to follow Jesus Christ and are following Jesus Christ. And this is something that we are on together. Again, if you are just looking to the leaders, if you're just looking to the staff, if you're just looking to me to make disciples here at Harvest or to be a disciple at Harvest, man, you could be more wrong. If we don't all put our hand to the plow and go forward together, we're not going to get anywhere. There's so much work to do. There's so many people to hear the gospel, and we need to toil for the mission together. So this Sunday, we are going to be bringing our Toil for the Mission cards, and this is what I'm asking you to do. First of all, I'm asking you to pray. I'm expecting that you have been praying about it. I'm asking you to continue to pray about it. Secondly, if you haven't talked to your accountability partner, if you haven't talked to your spouse yet, now is the time to do that, to say, hold my feet to the fire. This is what we are going to commit to. This is what I am going to commit to so that the mission can go forward. I prayed through these things. I've taken a look at my budget. I've taken a look at my calendar. I've taken a look at what I'm investing in the mission. And God, this is where I'm committing to you to say, hey, I'm here. Use me, use my time, use my talent, use my treasure, because it's all on loan from God anyway. And so the third thing, so pray about it, talk about it, and the third thing is to come prepared. Come prepared with your Toil for the Mission card filled out. You don't need to put your name on it, but we need to get an idea of what to expect come the fall. With this hire, we're looking to hire this person by October, and we need to know what kind of a budget that we're going to have to know how we can offer this guy what we can afford in order to bring him on staff. And that's why this Sunday is such a key Sunday in all this. So come prepared, ready to turn this in on Sunday morning, saying, this is where I am at to toil for the mission. Stake in the ground, here I am, use me. Now, if you're new to Harvest and you have no idea what we're talking about here, linked below is a sermon that I preached in May called My Toil for the Mission, and you can listen through to that. We've also linked our family chat that I gave after that sermon. You can listen to that to hear specifically where we're going if you've missed it over the past few weeks. And then also this card is linked as well so that you can see that and you can print that off and bring that on Sunday. So listen, Harvest, I'm praying for you. I'm expecting God to do big things. I'm expecting God to do great things in us and through us. We are in a season of advancement. This is not a time to step back. This is a time to move forward. So I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your church. Please pray for us and pray for your brothers and sisters. And hey, let's toil together for the mission. I'll see you Sunday. You are loved.